Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to a quick discussion video about the new Gunrunning DLC. Going to talk a little bit about it, give a quick overview of the DLC, showcase a little bit about that you're seeing on the screen now, and also explain what we've still got to come and testing videos and things like that. So there aren't going to be any testing videos right now. So what we've got from this DLC are a small number of special vehicles. We've got the APC, the Dune buggy, there's the half track, and then there's the big mobile operations center and things like that. But they're all special vehicles, so none of these vehicles can be used in a race. They are all stored in your regular garage, but they're not raceable. So the rocket bike, for example, isn't raceable. You're not able to use it in a race. Maybe they'll include that functionality later on, but that means that there's no testing that I need to do on these vehicles. There are a lot of vehicles still held back. We've actually got two supercars. I'm going to show them on the screen now, thanks to Foxy Snaps for getting these images early. Two supercars. These are obviously vehicles that were introduced with the DLC, but they're going to be held back for future weeks, drip fed the content, one vehicle each week like they always do. There's two supercars, the Ocelot XA21 and then the Dewbauchee Vagner, which looks to be an incredible supercar, that one in particular. There's three sports classics cars that are going to be coming, the Cheetah Classic, which I'm pretty happy about, obviously the Vice City style Cheetah, the Torero and the Ardent. They're meant to sort of resemble the Countach, the Lamborghini Countach and Lotus Esprit. And then there's a few off-roads as well, the Nightshark. And then the other vehicles around that from this DLC are all either in classes that we haven't tested. So there's a lot of off-road vehicles. We haven't obviously done the off-road testing videos specifically yet. There's utility vehicles, they're in the commercials class, the military classes. So those are vehicles that I haven't even made videos on yet. So those vehicles will be seen first in the specific videos for those classes when they come. I'm not going to make a video just focusing on the new Dune buggy, for example, because that will come in the off-roads testing video, because we haven't done a 2017 version of that yet. So the only ones we need to really worry about are the two supercars, the three new sports classics cars, and then the Tampa and the rocket bike, the Oppressor, which are in the motorcycles and muscle class respectively. And because you can't race the two that we have available now, and the fact that I'm going to Sweden tomorrow, so my time is quite limited, there's probably not going to be a testing video for those vehicles at the moment. Again, we can't actually race them. There's no need to know how quick they are in comparison to all of the others. The testing for all these vehicles will come, and even these special vehicles that you can't use in races, there will be testing videos for them. I test everything in the game, regardless of whether you can use it in a race or not. So you will see how quick these vehicles are. There's just no immediate need for the testing of those vehicles. Now, I might find a little bit of time today to test one of those, and there may be a testing update video anyway. But the main vehicles are the two supercars and the three sports classics cars, because those are the ones that are going to be able to be used in races, and those we don't have yet. So those we're going to have to wait for, be a little bit more patient for, and any information about those vehicles that has been uncovered by people, I'm going to leave links and information in the description. I don't want to speculate too much, but usually these things are generally right. So yeah, when it comes to the DLC itself, it's all based around the bunkers, it's all based around the gun running aspect especially, and to me that seems very much like basically a reskin of the biker missions. It's pretty much the biker missions all over again, but with new vehicles and things like that, and a little bit of the import-export mixed in with that as well. Like I said, the vehicles that you get, the special vehicles, are all stored in regular garages. They're not actually stored in the bunker that you get, but it's a increasing cost type thing. You might think that it's relatively, the one thing that I would recommend is hold back on your money until you see these supercars, these sports classic cars. You might want to get some of those. Make sure you keep some money back for them, and have a look at obviously the live stream DLC showcase that I did this morning. That will be coming later on tonight, so you can see pretty much almost everything from this DLC during that live stream. I recommend watching that, and I recommend generally looking at information about the types of things that you get from this DLC before you spend any money, because it increases the cost in interesting ways. You can buy a bunker for a relatively cheap amount of money, but you can't upgrade a vehicle, you can't upgrade your weapons just with the bunker. To do that, you need the mobile operations center, and then you buy the mobile operations center, which is just over $1 million, but you have to then add on a few extras to be able to upgrade weapons and to be able to upgrade vehicles. A quick public service announcement is that if you buy the upgrade to the mobile operations center that allows you to upgrade the special vehicles, that the special vehicles, the Dune buggy and the APC, things like that. If you buy the upgrade that allows you to upgrade those vehicles to the mobile operations center, which is the only way to upgrade those vehicles, you can't do it in Los Santos Customs or the CEO garage or anything like that. If you do that, you aren't able to get a personal vehicle stored in the back of your garage, in the back of your mobile operations center. So something to keep in mind, that you can't have it both ways with this, unfortunately. You can have the weapons locker, which will cost extra, but you need the weapons locker to be able to upgrade weapons, and it has to be in the mobile operations center. There's no other way to do it. But if you want to be able to store a personal vehicle, any vehicle, whatever it is you want, in the back of your mobile operations center, you can't do that if you also want the ability to be able to upgrade the new special vehicles. So, it's a bit of a shame in that respect, but, just wait until you see the DLC showcase, the live video that will be coming tonight. Wait until you see that and make an informed decision about where you spend your money, because the cost can quickly increase with this, and we do still have a lot of vehicles still to come that we've already got in the game, that the new supercars and sports classics cars that will be raceable. You might want to be buying those as well. So just make sure to have a look around everything and know what you want to buy. There's no other major things to talk about in particular. Like I said, all the details, and if you want a full showcase of the DLC, that will be coming out later on tonight. I just wanted to initially make this video to let you guys know where we are with the testing and why there may not be testing videos for every single vehicle that we've seen, because at the moment there's no need. The vehicles that are from this DLC that we can actually use in races haven't even been released yet, and we're going to be getting those in the next few weeks, drip fed one vehicle every single week. So that's how it's going to go, as it always does. But yeah, have a wait until the DLC showcase video comes out tonight, and you'll be able to spend a bit of time looking through all that. I basically, on the live stream this morning, went through everything that was almost everything in the DLC, showcased it all, so that maybe you guys will save a little bit of money, even though I've had to spend it. So, and it's obviously the same with the testing videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the support as always. There will be more coverage about this, obviously, and we'll do a proper analysis video like we always do, but I wanted to just make sure to get this out. And yeah, more testing videos are still to be coming, obviously, when we actually get the cars that are more relevant, but I'll see what I can do about some of the other vehicles beforehand. Alright, thank you so much, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, all that good stuff if you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, initial thoughts about the DLC, and I'll see you next time.